Hello everyone, welcome to part 43 of our Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin playthrough. And today we'll be doing at least part of the first part of Iron Keep, before the Smelter Demon at least. So first we need to get some items from her. Alright then. Go easy. These guys are pretty easy to deal with. Also, they only spawn like that if you open the door, not with depetrifying. Basically, when you free her, nothing will spawn. Only whenever you pull that lever, things will spawn. You have to get a few items from her. A flame quartz ring. And just as many of these as you can buy. Probably won't need all of them, but might as well. And just give her whatever the fuck you want. You won't be able to get this stuff back though, so only give her stuff that you know you're not going to use. And that's it.
Thank you. After I... perhaps...
Oh, apparently. Okay, if you have a lot of souls, do not pull that lever, because apparently you can only go forward. I did not know that. Whatever, I don't really care. I don't need these souls. I also upgrade some of my gear. Specifically my shield and my helmet a little bit. Not really that important, but... Also, you should bring some high flame resistance pieces of armor. Because there's a couple... Fuck off. Because there's going to be a couple of areas where we're perpetually on fire. Or we're going to have to be on fire for I'm going to have to start taking serious damage. So if you don't have... Or... Basically just grab as much fire resistance as you can. And if you can afford it, like if you're using a magic build, use Flash Sweat as well, which is sold by the NPC we just got the ring from. I didn't grab it because I'm not wasting points on... I'm not respecking there. Not respecking just for some fucking attunement. Really not. Though, if you can, go ahead. Also, you're probably gonna die here. Not much you can do without using Flash Sweat. Also, I forgot to put on the rest of my fire resistance. So do what I say, not what I do, because I just did something retarded. When you go for that item, put as much fire resistance on as you can. Okay. This area isn't too bad, it's just there's some enemy spam towards the end. Which is obviously annoying as fuck, but... Also, these guys drop some really high fire resistance, or high tier fire resistance. Oh my god, I cannot talk today, I'm sorry. The Elon Knights there, like the one I just killed, drop gear that has high fire resistance. So if you don't have anything with high fire resistance, just farm them for a little bit. You should get plenty. And they drop that stuff pretty consistently. Thanks, game, for jumping. It's not like I fucking spammed the button or something. But yeah, if you don't have the Black Witch set or you didn't want to go back for the Havel set, just farm the Long Knights for like 10 minutes and you should be able to get their entire set, which has pretty damn good fire resistance. It's pretty good, 19. It's not as good as if the Black Witch fails, or the Black Witch set, or the Havel set, but it's still good. There we go. Bonfire aesthetic and simpleton spice. I'm just gonna dark sign since 1400 isn't really that many souls. Now don't bother taking off the armor yet because we have a little bit more fire to deal with before we move on. Also, there's as far as I know, at least there's a guaranteed invader here. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe yes. Too bad she's just unreasonably tanky. Wait, how the fuck did that break through my guard? It must have been a guard break, actually thinking about it. Enough. Now in here, there's a couple of Long Knights. Don't go too far that way because otherwise another one will spawn and you'll get ganked. They're not too hard to deal with though. Plus you have to deal with a bunch of these at once later anyways. Maybe I guess if you want to use a pack. How the fuck did that hit? Leggings. Also, if you end up having trouble with the boss at the end, just go through here and wipe all the enemies ahead of time so you don't have to deal with them every time. Because they're pretty easy. Yeah, look, that's some pretty damn good fire resistance. Move. Apparently, at least from the guide I watched, there's a better way of doing that. So the only reason I'm not really worried about doing this the best way possible is because, well, we're going to be going back to the bonfire anyways. Since you want to save as much Estus as possible in this area, because the boss at the end is kind of tricky. How did neither of those hit? That's bullshit. What else? What do I gotta do? Now there's gonna be a NPC here. I'm not sure if he moves, but I know he has some good ass stuff. Okay, first the incense. If you want to use a spell without having to put the minimum requirements in, like a healing spell or something, incensing basically what it does is it makes it easier to use. So lower faith and lower intelligence. Like if I use on Great Lightning Spear, it might turn the 42 faith requirement to like 40 or something. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but yeah, see what I mean. And then he still some cool stuff. The Jester's Cap raises item discovery. The robes nullifies foes' critical hits. That means no one can backstab you or, to my knowledge, parry and riposte you, which is super useful, especially if you're in PvP. The gloves give improved soul gain, which is really good, especially if you didn't kill the armor for the Soldora robes. And then this reduces fall damage, the tights. That's really good. And then this stuff is junk. But and you have Curse Bite Ring, which is nice, but isn't insanely useful if you're careful. And then you have the carvings, which are the same as the ones in Dark Souls 1 to my knowledge. And a Fragrant Branch and then some spells, which you should have all of. No, okay. You don't. I don't know why I thought. Ignore me. But you can get a Fragrant Branch Eagle, which is obviously super useful. Especially since you just used one. Or you should have just used one. Also, if you spend 10,000 souls on him, he'll give you a +1 Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, which boosts item discovery by a lot. Probably more than the equipment does. Like armor and shit. Also, now would be the time you should switch back to your proper armor. And I know it's a little early, but I think I'm going to end the episode here, because we have some annoying stuff coming up, and I'd rather not partially do it in this episode, and then finish it up in like 2 episodes from now. So, thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a nice day. Stay safe.